how you did, just how you
Okay.
did it. Just we're going to speak with confidence.
All right.
Let's do it. Ready? Go.
Yep. Hi, everyone. I'm Samantha Hammer, and today I am with James from the School of Spiritual Growth. And this is the Astrologer's Circle. We are playing mystery chart today. I have sent James a chart who he does not know who the identity of the person is, but he's going to be reading it as if I'm sorry, he's going to be reading it and delineating it as he would with a client. And it's going to be really fun. It's a really educational game for people who are interested in astrology, for budding astrologers. And we hope you guys enjoy. You ready, James?
I'm ready.
Awesome.
Okay. We have an Aquarius rising, ruler being Saturn in the 12th, in Capricorn, in its house of joy, basically meaning that Saturn does a really good job in this particular house, the 12th house. It's where Saturn can do its best work. It's with
Saturn work, though.
yeah, it's Saturn work though. So it's tough, it's rough. But it's with Jupiter. It is a night chart, so it's not the insect benefic. Venus would be, so that basically just means that Venus does a better job than Jupiter. It doesn't mean Jupiter's bad, but okay. So what I see with this 12th house situation is that hidden things are a major emphasis of this person's life, whether that be uncovering mysteries, discovering mysteries. But because it's Saturnian, I'm thinking trying to get information out of the best type of people, like maybe like interrogating people or like a celebrity, like deep diver or something along that lines. It's 1901, so I don't know how that was going on back then. But bring it back to the first house. You have the moon and the ascendant. Obviously, someone who feels comes off as a feeling person, but in a fixed, cold Saturnian sign, this person might have not been, especially it being a balsamic moon phase.
Mm-hmm.
This person might have came off as a pretty cold, emotionally dry type of person, maybe a little bit reserved emotionally. I'll leave it there for now. I'll tie more into it later. I want to jump to, ooh, where should I go? The moon opposite that Mars is interesting. Retrograde.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to stick to the second house first, just because we have three planets there. We have
Yeah.
three retrograde, Venus, and the Sun in Pisces in the second. Venus is exalted, so it's really strong in Pisces. Mercury is watered down, as Sam loves to say, and it's retrograde. And we have a Pisces sun. Okay, it's within 12 degrees of Venus, so under the beams. Mercury's pretty far away. So the sixth house is interesting because this person probably really appreciated the spiritual realm. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
find this already. I'm kind of interested. This person's like an occultist, like you were saying in our previous episode, because this person builds and collects things that are. I'm looking at to be spiritually valuable to some sort. So maybe like an antique collector,
Oh boy.
someone who did like some deep. Um,
You are on the right track and then some.
And with Venus exalted, I mean, this is someone who really appreciates the beauty of what this person values.
Mm-hmm.
This person could have been maybe a psychic of some sorts, or like some type of uh, any blank spots. I'm gonna edit out. So
Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
I'm trying to think of the word. Maybe no. It's a word.
I want to tell you, but I don't want to.
Yeah, it's what the fuck is the word? Can you just say the word? Because it's on tip of my
Are
tongue.
you talking like about an intuitive or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, like
Yeah.
there's a word for it, but I'm
An
blank.
intuit like an energy like reader or something.
Yeah,
Intuitive,
yeah, some to that extent. But anyway, this person
psychic.
did have some unseen ability, some sort, being a Mercury retrograde with Venus. I see this person is not in this world physically. I mean, there isn't much Earth besides that strong Saturn, but in the 12th house. So if you told me this person was like a witch, I wouldn't be surprised. So I want to take it to the fourth house, an angular house with the south node, ruler, bringing it back to that second. Was this person
Yeah.
like a past life regressionist? or some sort?
No, but
Okay.
you are like so like but yeah, like I'll
Okay.
tell you, but you're
Yeah.
on the right track like perfectly.
Okay. So some sort of figuring out the past, ancestral past, or uh, deep diving into people's subconscious or some of the sort,
Hmm.
something along those lines. We're looking at anything ancient or, bringing in antiques or that second house because that's how that fourth house is manifesting. The fourth house stuff is with Venus. So items of pleasure being Venusian and Taurus. This is a really interesting chart. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I want to jump to that seventh house opposite the moon with Leo. The rule of the seventh house also being in that second house. Mars, so it's a lot of fire, retrograde, opposite that moon. So this is a really dry moon
Hmm.
being opposite this hot, fiery Mars in Leo in the seventh. So this person obviously had issues with their mother to some
Yep.
extent. I mean, that's pretty clear by looking at the chart. They probably valued their mother. I know this can sound really sick, but I see this person like killing them, maybe not killing their mom, but like having their mother be like a stuffed animal in their house or something like that.
She abandoned him.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I see some like weird shit going on here.
She was like a constant like aspiration. It was like he always because she didn't like leave. There was contact, but he was left alone with another family member where they trekked to find her eventually.
Okay.
So there was like a prize, like the stuffed animal is not like totally far off in my head because there was like a goal to find her. Prize
Okay, right.
stuffed
So it's
animal.
like okay, that's okay.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
picking up on it in a way. I hear
In a
you.
way, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then we have a 10th house north node in Scorpio, ruler bringing back to that seventh.
Hmm.
MCs with Uranus and Sagittarius, which brings me to that 12th house. Okay, so I'm really curious about this because I see this person as being, well, then the third house, Aries, ruler being in the seventh. I see this person being like in business with other people, but and this is interesting. Okay, if I had to guess what this person did to some extent. Oh, and then Saturn is exactly sextile that Venus.
Hmm.
Wow, that's interesting. So if I had to guess what this person does or did, I imagine it being like some form of occultist to some extent, but some antiques, collectibles, or like I picture it being like a magic shop you go to, and then you could pick out what is there, like in that Rick and Morty episode where Rick was giving out the antiques and it was like all cursed with different things. That's
Yep.
kind of what I picture this person being.
You are killing me. You're so spot on. You didn't know who this was. You have no
Fucking
idea who this is.
no idea, no
All
idea.
right. All right.
But doing so like for business, but potentially because it's a Saturn situation, it could have been for harm, and that Mars in the seventh. That tells me that this person was out to like hurt others to some capacity at some point in their life. So maybe this person cursed items, did talismans of some sort, gave them out, sold them, and yeah, that's my guess.
I love it. You did such a good job. Like, I cannot believe this.
So, okay, so I don't know anyone born in
I
1901.
didn't think you would. That's why, like, I just
Yeah,
had to ask.
I'm so
Are
interested.
you ready for a reveal, or do you have anything, any final delineations?
Any found delineations? I mean, yeah, no, I'll leave it there. I will say it's probably actually no, I'm gonna leave it there.
Are you sure?
All right. So I think I'll say that fifth house with Pluto, Neptune ruled by that Mercury in the second and the IC there. And it's a Pluto Uranus opposition, Sagittarius and Gemini. I really think this person, there was a lot going on, which adds to that
In
antique,
what way?
meaning that there's like this person didn't do like one thing. It was just like a bunch of different things. Maybe like using the similar analogy, like a bunch of spells across different.
Okay,
Yeah.
got
So,
it.
okay. Yeah. Oh,
Very, like, you literally gave me, like, I have the chills right now. I was like so impressed right off the gate with your delineations and your association of being able to like be like occultist, psychic, witch, all these things. So this is the chart of Manly Palmer Hall, the founder of the Philosophical Research Society in Los Feliz, California, which is now it's basically a school of magic. Basically, it's like a modern Hogwarts. It was founded in the early 1900s when LA was still orange groves, and he's basically I believe personally that if he hadn't started that school, the like mystic movement of Los Angeles wouldn't have happened because he collected the books from the library. They're very old. They're antiques. They came, him and his, okay, let me go back. Growing up, he was born in Canada. Mom left, came to California to be a chiropractor. Like, so funny. His dad was out of the picture. But his grandma was really young for a grandma during that time. And they would do pop-up shops of strange and unusual objects.
Oh, wow.
That's how they made their money on the road.
Wow. That's actually crazy. That's
so good.
That's crazy.
Wow. And he was out of this world. He would give lectures at the like years later when he did develop the School of Philosophical Research Society. It was a school. He was teaching. Other people were teaching. People all over the world would come and like showcase new kinds of medicine. What we know today as metaphysics and energy work, he was showcasing in the early 1900s there. It's really cool. And he also was believed to be a hermaphrodite, which is a really interesting rumor for the time because no one talked about stuff like that. We will never know if it's true or not. But also he was thought to have been a psychic in the sense where, or like it was like clearly he had a photogenic memory, but people didn't understand, or a photographic memory. But because he would sit on this stage in the lecture hall, give these very long, spiritual, dense, very educated talks on what have you. And he would just sit on his little throne on top of the stage and just look up into nothing. He never looked at a note, never like had a book in front of him. It freaked people out at the time. People were like, what is he looking at? He was just looking into nothing. So they thought it was being told to him from like another, realm or something. There was a lot of hype around him. He is literally the reason I'm into astrology. My cat's name is Manly. I love him. He wrote The Secret Teachings of All Ages. When he was, he published it at 28. He's the writer of that. His wife, who helped him write the book, did not get credit, even though she helped him a lot. She was with him before he became like a formal philosophical person, like type of teacher. He was an actor at first. That's why, LA was starting at that time. He did a lot of Zodiac, like short films and stuff. His favorite subject was astrology. But his wife, who didn't get credit in the book, ended up killing herself, but she was also a psychic and got in trouble with the FBI because they thought she was a Russian spy because she had an intuitive gift that like surpassed everyone's at that time. She led people to the Dead Sea Scrolls and got lit up for it because they thought she was a spy. She was just really psychic. And of course that was the lady he married. Later on, second marriage, married his secretary. So
cool. I love that. That really ties in that second house.
Yes.
Every single way possible. That seventh house ruler.
Collectibles all the way.
Yeah.
To this day. I was at the library. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And the fifth house is that multiplesness, with Gemini. That's where I was picking up on.
You were. I was interested. I was like, no, say it when I heard you. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. You did
great job.
Wow. You did a great job picking this one. This was fun.
This person's actually my year 2 project person, like the chart that I got. Anyway.
Nice. Really
anyway, thank you, James. That was fantastic. Where can we find more of you?
You can go to schoolofspiritualgrowth.com, or you can find me on Instagram at James_Pipitone. And what about you, Sam?
I'm most readily available at Samantha Hammer astrology.com and under Samantha Hammer Astrology on Instagram, but we will be sure to leave links to everything down below. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.